Hey guys, so really late start to the vlog. Everything was fine in the morning. In the afternoon I just fell asleep and I felt really guilty about that, and then I was like, well, it's Labor Day because it's a holiday, and I try to take a day off on the weekend, but I didn't do that this weekend because I was so busy with Patreon stuff. So I was like, okay, fine, I will allow it, but I don't know, I just don't want to fall behind because I'm still trying to catch up from being away. I mean, mostly I am caught up. It's just a matter of staying caught up and kind of getting a little bit ahead of schedule since I'll be leaving again for a couple weeks. So yeah. Anyway, Christian and I are making a stew. Well, like 2 stews basically. Just beef stew, and it's looking really good. We're gonna have lots. So either Christian has to start taking some to work in his lunch, or we're gonna have to freeze some of it because that's a lot. It is now ready. It's looking good. So yes, this one looks a little more liquidy. Maybe once I start it, I can't do this one-handed. Yeah, we probably could just merge them. You want to do that, Mr. Strong Arm? We're watching episode 1 of Mr. Robot while we eat. It's about a hacker or something, according to what Christian said. There's a little Mindy. So cute. Now I miss Maddie. Okay, the show is amazing. We just watched the first episode, but it was over an hour long. It was super long. Mr. Robot. It's really good. I'm excited. We're gonna watch more because it's that good. So it's 10 o'clock. We watched 4 episodes of that show. And since then, I've just been checking in on my sister's live stream and trying to figure out what I want to do with the rest of my night. Because part of me is like, well, you already took the whole day off. Like, just take the rest of the day off. Maybe read a book or something. And I'm like, well, no. I got that guilt. I need to work on something. So I might do that. And I'm at this point where I could just go to bed now. But at the same time, since I slept for a few hours in the afternoon, I could just stay up late and get stuff done, you know? So I'm kind of torn. I know. Let's discuss the Arizona trip, because I've kind of mentioned it, but I don't think I really talked about it that much, and a lot of people are probably confused. So I'm gonna be going to Arizona in October, beginning of October. So I'll be there for my birthday and for Thanksgiving, because in Canada Thanksgiving is in October. And well, I think we leave on Thanksgiving because I think Thanksgiving's the 12th, and that's when we leave. But anyway, why Arizona? Who's gonna be there? What is this trip? So Christian will not be there. This is what I hate, because I'm in a very blessed position where, because I'm self-employed, as long as I can get my work done, I can take off as much time as I want. So I feel like this was the year of trips, especially this summer. Like, things from weddings to conventions to everything. It's just been like insane. So I almost didn't book the flights for this trip. I just booked them a couple days ago, and I was considering not going. So I was like, I've been traveling so much, like I just need to sit here and get myself in order. But I decided to go because I've been trying to get to Arizona for so long. So it's gonna be me, my mom, and my stepdad, and little Maddie, the doggy. And yeah. So far, no one else is coming, but someone could decide to come kind of last minute, so I don't know. But yeah, my mom actually owns a house in like Havasu. I don't know how long they've had this place, like 2 years or something, but I've never been there because it never worked out, because I was either in school or I was working and it just didn't work out. Like, I could never go to Arizona, and so I finally have the chance, and that's why I really didn't want to back out, because I was like, I finally am able to go, like, why not just go? And there's also a couple of events going on, because I'm going to be there for 1 week pretty much, plus the weekends on either end of the week, and there's events going on both of those weekends, like related to boats and stuff, like aquatic type events, because this is a lake. And so yeah, pretty much going there for that. And I will be there for my birthday, which is October 3rd. So I'll be away from Christian on my birthday. But I'll be with my family. Well, my mom and stepdad and Maddie. Yeah. So the only problem with this trip is that it is right before my next convention, Fan Halloween. And as I've mentioned, this is one of the no fan art conventions. supposedly. I'm like, I keep saying supposedly because like I'm so skeptical about it. Like I really have to wait till I get there to see what all the vendors have, because they heavily promote at anime conventions, and I'm like, why are you trying to recruit all of us who do fan art and stuff? I don't know. It was really confusing. So anyway, the convention's on the 17th and 18th, and I'm coming back on the 12th. So it's like, I gotta try my best to be like on track before I get there. So what I'm trying to do is the artwork that I'm making now, like the thing I just made for my Patreon, I can make that into a print, although the picture is a little bit small to make into an 11 by 17, so I don't know if it will look good. I'm going to do a test print. Otherwise, I can only sell medium-sized prints of those, but I didn't want to bring any medium prints, so I'm like really torn. But I also want to have some original art to sell there, like the originals, not prints. I want a mix, and so that's why I'm kind of stressing out to see if I can get enough stuff done, because things like that last picture I did, I can't sell that original because it was a giveaway for Patreon. Like I do these monthly raffles, and so that's gone, and yeah, just stuff like that. So I'm like, will I get stuff done? That's why I almost didn't go on the trip. I was like, I have a lot to do to prep for the convention, but then I was like, whatever. I'll just try to get done as much art as I can beforehand, and while I'm there, I technically could work on stuff. Like if I want to make some cute button designs, I could do that on my Surface Pro. It's not my ideal thing to work on for digital drawing, but I could do that. I could get some stuff done. So there's always that. And then when I get back, it'll be kind of a rush to like make buttons, make sure my prints are printed, maybe do one last drawing or something, make my signs, figure out how I'm going to set up my booth, because now I have those metal wire rack things and I've never even tried putting those together yet, so I need to figure out my setup. So yeah, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing, but I'm really excited to go to Arizona. So yeah, I'll be in Lake Havasu. It will be fun. I also don't really want to put too much work into Van Halloween because I kind of have low expectations for it, simply because with an anime convention, everyone's after the same kind of stuff. Like they want anime stuff and they want fan art from different animes and shows they like. But with this, it's supposed to be a Halloween themed convention, but not all the vendors and stuff are Halloween themed, and so I have no idea what kind of vendors I'm going to be around and what it's going to be like. So I'm just assuming I'm not going to sell very much stuff. Like I'm going in with low expectations, and so I don't want to spend hours upon hours upon hours working on stuff if it's not going to have a big payoff. So I'm trying to like not go too hard on it. I know what I feel like doing. Well, that's not very bright. Packaging the orders. Packaging the orders. Oh, yeah. I may have left a little bit of a mess from last time, but that's okay. I want to make better little thank you cards, because I do handwritten card with every order. It says like thank you for the support and I sign it and stuff, but it's really boring because it's just a little plain piece of paper, like a little blue cardstock. It changes color. Sometimes it's green, sometimes it's yellow. But I would rather print out something that has some design to it, but then still handwrite the message. Like maybe it's got a picture on it or a cute border. I just want to make something to spruce things up, and then I will still handwrite the message on it. And so yeah, that's one thing I would like to do when I up my quality of stuff. Okay, there's like a little park out here behind the apartment. You can only see my reflection, but just take my word for it. The other day I was in here and it was nighttime, and I looked out the window and I thought I saw movement because it's pretty dark back there, and there's just a few little lights close to the ground that don't really light out much of anything, and I saw someone walking away. It looked like a guy, and they're walking away sideways. They have a hood up, hands in their pockets, head kind of down a bit, just like walking away, and I was like, that's weird. And then there were two more right behind him, and they all had their hoods up and like head down, hands in their pockets, all the same. It was like three of the same person, and they all just walk away, and I was like, okay. Not like they were watching me or anything. They were just walking, but it just kind of freaked me out. Gotta keep the blinds closed. There, I just wrote up some of the thank you cards, and as you can see, they're kind of just plain, so it's better than nothing, obviously, but I would like to do something a little fancier. Crap. I
I'm short a Jewel Sisters print. There should be right here. And I just looked on all the other slots. And I just redid my stock not that long ago, but yeah, I'm short one. And this is bad because I don't print the small ones myself. If it was a medium or a large, I just print more. I can print more here. So I decided I'm just going to print some out myself. I can fit 3 on one sheet of paper, and that way I don't have to wait. I can get that order out right away. So yeah, and then I'll just use my cutter here to chop them up. Ta-da! One got a little miscut, like it's too narrow, so I'm almost going to go in the garbage. But I got 2, and done. If you guys are curious on more of the specifics of how I go about running the store or packaging stuff, I'm gonna go over all of that in an upcoming video, like soon. I'm hoping to get it up, the video, after the next one, because I want to do a speed paint video next, and then I want the store video to come after that. And so I'm gonna go over how I do all my store stuff for those who are interested in starting their own store. Yeah. Okay, it's 11:30, 11:25. I feel like I could stay up, but I might just go to bed, or I might keep working on store stuff, because I could upload some more art. Well, actually I'm gonna wait on that because my store needs kind of like a little fixing, and I think I'll wait until I actually get my new prints in stock, because the little ones, because then I can just kind of fix everything at once. But one thing I do need to do related to my store is stock all the little things, like things related to packaging. So usually in this top drawer I have my return addresses that I can stick on packages like this, but I'm out, and so I have to write the return address by hand, and so I need to print off more of those. And then in here I have the little stickers, but I'm kind of running out, so I need to make more, and I need to make them yellow haired. So yeah, and more of these, make the nicer ones like I mentioned. This is just more sticker, just different sticker. Yeah, and just things like cut up a bit more chipboard, because I cut them into small pieces for the small prints, and then print off more of these, but with the yellow hair instead of the teal. Just stuff like that. Like, oh yeah, and I need to order more sleeves. So I'm running out of these small ones, and I'm going to be using almost an entire pack of these for Patreon, and so then I'll have less than a pack left, because this one's already been partially used. And then I need more of the 8.5 by 11 sleeves. Not urgently, but kind of soon I'm going to need them, so I might as well make that order. And I need to order more button parts, and then build some button packs. And like, I'd like to make more button designs, which I will be doing for Van Halloween, so yeah. But yeah, and then I eventually need to restock my stickers, potentially more of the sketchbooks, but I'm unsure, just because they create a shipping weight issue. And so yeah, basically if I ship a sketchbook internationally, I have to pay over $18 shipping because of the weight. And so I'm just like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna do the sketchbooks anymore. We'll see. I might do some, or I might do the mini sketchbooks. I'm undecided, but there's just a lot of work that needs to be done. But anyway, I'm gonna end the vlog here. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I literally just threw up because the garbage stinks so bad. I needed to take it down. I was gagging as I was taking it out of like the garbage can and tying the bag up and everything. I was gagging multiple times, and then I set it aside and I just turned to the sink and I threw up. I think it's these rotten cucumbers.